I think I want to keep my blocker, so I might just use out this. And he's gone for the black hole. His first move was black hole. He's like, I'm not letting this pudding do that again. Welcome back, crew. We are back at it again with our favorite boy Ace here. He is an amazing leader to play with. I'm more than happy to share videos. I know you love Ace, so I'm going to keep on doing him. If there's a particular matchup that you want to see, let me know. Now, if you want to just jump ahead to the games, you can do so. I've got in the description below some timestamps for every game that we're going to see today. We have lined up a Black Purple Luffy. That is a really solid game. We're going into Blackbeard again. I've done Blackbeard previously on the channel, but not with this list. So do check it out. He is an interesting one to take notes from because he is a hard matchup in general. We're trying to do a lot of on plays and that shuts us down. So check out how to navigate that one in that video. We're then going into there's a GP Luffy and another Yamato, which I did in my last video. Here's some more. It's all ranked gameplay, so it should all be of the very best quality. The GP Luffy, I gotta say, he doesn't hit what he needs. I'm not just trying to find the games, manufactured where I win. These were 4 games all played in a row. They were all great results for me. I was going to take out that GP Luffy match just because, I want to show this deck at its strongest, but I think it's also important to show how these matches can go and all the planning that was done. Like, I plan around all of their pieces, whether they hit them or not. And I think that's really important to take note of, that these things are still being considered even if they don't see those pieces. Anyway, if you want to jump to the games, jump ahead. We're not going to spend long on the deck today because the deck is actually pretty much the same as the one used in my last Ace video. So if you haven't checked that out, click on the link up there. I'll display it now. It'll show you everything that you need to know about this deck. I have played with the numbers a little bit. You'll notice the 8 cost Luffy has come down a little bit. I was umming and ahhing whether this one should be in there or not. I think it should stay for the time being because it still does play a very good role for us. It can do a couple of things. It's a rush card for one, and it can bounce back cards to a hand, which we love to do. And I love that effect because it preps us for Odin in the future. Really fun. The other thing I've done is I've upped my Raizo cards. Very useful card. He is the one that rest on, and we need a rest on in the current meta because Giant isn't banned yet. Pretty much. That's why we need it. I think that's pretty much all. And I've also upped Garp by 1 because Garp is a legend and I think he deserves his place in the deck. Now, in one of the games, I say Garp is the MVP. Let me know if you think 3 is the right number for Garp. Should he be raised up to 4? Should he be lowered back down to 2? I'd love to know your opinion on this. Please let me know. Are you guys playing Garp in your Ace? If there's anything else that you guys are playing in your Ace decks that I'm not in mine, please let me know because I would love to get your ideas as well. Let's work out this leader together as a group, and we need to get this Ace a trophy. That is my goal. Let's get Ace a trophy, whether it's me or you. I don't mind. I just want to see Ace up there. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the games and enjoy. All right. Black Purple Luffy. 1 second. Got the Sanji. This is good. Waiting for them to see. Ranked game. Hopefully a good one. Hopefully a good one. I feel like this leader's dropped off a lot since the start of the meta. It was very, very promising at the start, but I don't know. I feel like it's always been an in-between between the blue pepper Luffy and the green pepper Luffy in terms of how it performs. And why choose something that's halfway between? Why not just do one of the things that does it very well? So it's definitely faster than the others, but yeah, not sure, not convinced about it. We just take this. All right, got 4. We do our thing here. Find, what do we want? A KO, I think is good. We've got another one. And going to attack here. Light attack first. Take one away. By attacking with the light one first, I mean, if you attack with the heavy one first, they take the card, and then they've got more options. And because they didn't defend that, their options are then take the life or defend with 2 cards. So really good. But if we did it the other way, they may have taken, then had a card which they wanted to discard and counted out of this. So this is why it's better to attack with the light one first, generally speaking. I do wonder, though, whether they want the big hand. So this is going to be hard for us to deal with going forward. All right, we've got a 2K. I think we're going to actually counter out of this and heal again. 1, 2, 3. Dropping Zoro, maybe? Not dropping anything. They must be real bricked up. That's crazy. Okay. Find a 5. I'm going to go for this because if they block her up in the end, we're just going to cut through. We're not going to be able to play anything else out this turn. So we're going to hit 2 7s. Maybe a 6 would have been better, but we want to take as many cards as we can here. Okay. Surely you're going to give us something now. I don't know what's happening here. Not sure about this. Not sure about this. They've got to hit into this turn. We'll be on 8. We may as well just swing with 3 on here. I think that's good. It'll just get rid of a 2K from hand, which is nothing for them. We got to take it. Leaving 2 up here. I mean, here's the thing, right? I could throw all my Don on here. If they use a giant, they drop a lot. And we might trigger something out, as opposed to doing a GARP, which is a safer play. But this hand is huge, and this is an opportunity to actually cut through it. So this would be 3 2Ks for a giant. Nice. Happy for them to go down here. 2 more cards here. 1 more. There we go. Alright, we got rid of a giant and now we're ahead in terms of ramp. They're up to 7 again. They can't use a Katakuri. Don't know if they run a Katakuri. Haven't kept up with how this deck has transformed across OP11. They need some sort of answer at that high end. Okay. Not getting your value here though. Nothing you can rest, so this is fine. We're looking for bodies to trigger anyway. And didn't get any there. 1 more. We can use this. I think we use this next turn. So I think we're going to do a heal here. We'll do... Make sure we can heal first. Yep. We'll do a little hit here. Get rid of another counter. I'm going to do a Viola heal. And this is a good body we can trigger into as well. And then with my lot, oh, that's a 2K that they gave us. Flip face down and then make that one go. Mm-hmm. 3 left. 2 left. Found this card. And I think they're in a good position for that next turn. I think we defend this one. We shouldn't need Sanji anymore, right? I'll get rid of that just in case. Yeah, I don't want to go low here. Interesting. They didn't use the Sanji here. And I was actually really hoping that they wouldn't attach this, but that's okay. It's okay. They're on 8. We can Viola heal again. Drop a GARP. See, make sure we can heal here. Got something here. So we can drop a GARP, drop Viola. Got 1 left, so we may as well attach this 1 over. Let's see if they use another 2K here. I'm not sure how many of these cards are actually counter cards. This is... Okay. We know the Luffy sec's coming. And we'll put down GARP in case they want to block her up. Our defense at the moment's pretty good. if they can establish a blocker, they'd be in a good position. They can use that card without any cost. They don't need to take the life anymore. And maybe that's part of the strategy. They take all the life and then just defend. So let's not take life here. All right, so there's going to be 2 up to restand this one. They'll get 1 back. Then attach 2 to it. Maybe that's the plan. So we'll take 4 life then. But then they don't have a blocker. And we'll have 1, 2, 3 attackers. Because we're dropping this one. And 2, 2, 2. Extra attacker. This is why you run Raizo. This is the reason. They haven't realized yet. They've lost their Don. This is amazing for us. 2 Raizos. Okay. I'm just going to swing empty here. Use card action. We'll get rid of this dummy. Now, it doesn't really matter what I swing with here. I'm best off just to put it all on here. They need 10 of counter without the giant. Yep, got it. And they would have drawn a 2k. So I think we still had it either way. Anyway, ace. This is, got to emphasize, this is the silent MVP here because they would have had an extra 4,000 on that one, which would have brought them to 15, 16, 17. Okay, they still wouldn't have got there. Drawing 2 cards. Yeah, they still didn't get there. But gave us the confidence to go in. So anyway, let's have a look for another game here with Ace. Blackbeard. Blackbeard, Blackbeard. Alright. This is a tough one. I've done it before on my channel, but not with this exact lineup. They're going second. I still think we want to find Sanji because it doesn't have the on-play heal. So mulligan that. Keeping this. Passing turn. We do have Hiyori. Don't think we're going to get to use it either. I think if we were actually going second, we would get to do this one play, but no. And I think next turn they'll KO this thing anyway. Alright, because we won't get the heal, we will get rid of this. Keep our 2Ks for later. This is a problem. This is interesting. they didn't freeze us, so this might be the only opportunity to play pudding. And generally Blackbeard will take this because they want to reserve these cards. And even though I want to heal, I want that more. I feel like if you're getting 2 or more with pudding, you're probably getting your value. Because he would be sculpting his hand, I think we probably did well with actually playing that out. He didn't have what he wanted early. He didn't have the searcher, and didn't have one of the didn't have full lead on board. All right, we're gonna use another counter here. I think I want to keep my blocker, so I might just use out this. And he's gone for the black hole. His first move was black hole. He's like, I'm not letting this pudding do that again. All right. And we might be able to attack this turn. We're going to resolve this. Okay, this is a problem because this is just bait to attack into now. No point attacking this at all. Have a look. We'll find a Garp. Garp is going to be MVP in this match. You watch. He is what we want here. And they're running low, so I think we'll attack face. Use card action. They should take this. Then we do a 7. Yeah, we're not going to block this out, are we? We just do 2 7s and we'll get another life here. Which is pretty good. Okay. Interesting. Not taking the bait there. And they didn't actually block that out. Quite surprised by that. Are they going to bring something else out here? They've got another Burgess. They've got the Van Auger. So they've got some good options with this. They're bound to do this turn. Because they get card draw from that too. So why wouldn't you? And bringing out the second one here. Hopefully we trigger a body. No. Even better. Place a 4 cost. This is not a KO. Now if we do this. I mean, this looks like the obvious choice, right? But we've still got 3 life here. 1, 2, 3. Bam. This one looks like what you want to do because it's the only way you're going to remove it. But what we've got instead is we've got our whole play lined up. They can't do anything about this either. So if we do 2, is 2 enough to guarantee we take it? No. And we need to guarantee that we take it. They can do this to get a Van Auger. Is our only trouble. But then they won't be able to defend it at the same time. So they're on their 10 on turn next turn. Garp. Told you, Garp. Garp is the MVP here. They can nullify him with Garp. Sorry, they can nullify him with the Teach. So that is something that they have. Auger. There's the Auger. They've gone for the KO rather than dropping her Teach. So they still need another body here as a blocker. And if we trigger a body, I mean, I can wipe both of them at once. Depending on what they do here. 9 into us. I think we just win, right? Did we just win this anyway? Shouldn't have given him that card, actually. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. They have to choose whether they discard now. And if they discard anything with a 1k, I would have been worried. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That is game. No, yes, that is game. For a second there, I thought I was on 9 Don. This is a maths win. Yeah. And they didn't have the Teach. That's why they didn't play it last turn. Alright, so Garp wasn't the MVP like I thought he would be, but he made them play around that. So, I don't know. You tell me, is Garp a good one for this matchup? I think yes. I think we found the cards that we needed to make this successful. We certainly played around how Blackbeard wants to play. I feel like it's really important with the Blackbeard matchup that you are picking your attack numbers quite methodically. That you know he wants to take his... You know he doesn't want to defend his life. He wants to keep these cards for the black holes. So you need to play around what he wants to take and what he doesn't want to take, and give him the numbers that he doesn't want. So yeah, it's a tricky one, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes a lot more comfortable, this matchup. Let's find another one. All right, we've got green purple Luffy. This is in ranked, so they're going second. All right, we'll keep this anyway. Actually, Rizo's good. We don't have anything KO. I will mulligan. Last hand was way better. Way better. We can flampe on our next turn though, so that's not too bad. Anyway, I was saying, this is ranked, so hopefully we've got a proper GP Luffy here, nothing trolling us, and have a good game. We'll grab a KO. I'll take that and flampe. Take the top, end turn. Or we can bump flampe back later with this. Next turn's probably just going to be Viola at this stage. And I've got no 2Ks, so I'm not going to give him 2 cards. I'm just going to trigger this out. Can't use this trigger, unfortunately. This one, this is going to be used, and they haven't got the boat yet, so if they drop Sanji Pudding next turn, we will do this. Got a 5k. I'll use Viola this turn. Take another life. And leaving this untouched because we are likely to Gravity Blade it next turn along with the Sanji Pudding. Let's see what they find from this Nami. Found Zorojuro. Does that mean they don't have it? They're attaching Don. I don't think they've got it. We'll just take this one. Maybe we'll block the next. Or are they not going to attack? Alright, they're wide open here. They are wide open. I think we Hiyori, because at least we get heal. We can drop the Nami up there too. Would love to do this, but I don't want to give away that this is what we're holding. So we'll put this Nami up there. We've got 3 left, and I might use Raizo for that 3. Just so I've got something that can deal with their giant when that comes up, because their defense relies on giant. Alright, that is still good. Drop this one down, use card action, take the top, throw Nami up there, and drop Raizo down. Okay, so I don't think they've got the Sanji Pudding yet. They don't actually have a lot of their cards yet. They don't have the boat. They are still looking for Sanji Pudding. They're going to try and take this down. They see the threat. Swinging in here. Don't want to lose it so easily, but I think we need to. Now, if they attached on, I definitely think they don't have the Sanji Pudding. I think they still need a search. And I don't want to ditch 3 here. Just going to take. Alright, Garb's another good one. I was suggesting I did this earlier, so maybe we do it. Gives us some good pressure. And bring Hiyori back. Right, what do we trash? What do we trash? Don't think we need to. This will be our target. Oh no, we're bumping back this, and this is our Don target. Should take a life here. End turn. So we've still got a blocker, 2 life. Fairly comfortable position. Okay. Trying to win this game without Sanji Pudding. Rest the blocker. Use these 2 Don. They'll have 2 left to attach because of the Luffy effect. Hang on, did they already use Luffy effect? Did I miss that? They already Luffy affected. Luffy affected? We'll drop this one. And we're getting out of this, no worries, so they won't be able to swing twice, so maybe this is a setup for next turn. This is up for... We're going to not block, and hopefully there's a Rizo. We only run 2 Rizos. It's not likely. Block is okay. And we'll just... I can still heal is the thing. I could still go for a completely different game here. With bounce. 1, 2. I'm just going to block it. There's the Rizo we need. They will giant. They will giant here. I could use 7 to clear these 2. Or I could clear these 2. Attack into this. Attack into that. Or attack into this. Then I've got a full board left. Don't I? I could do this. They'll have 2, I'll have 2. I think I want to clear these 2 instead. And these are easier to clear. The problem is I need to do this first. So I'm going to do this. Get rid of these 2. Because now I can attach the Don. And I need that. I'll attack into this. 1 card to trash. We will get rid of Garp. This is our target to remove, and this gets the Don. Okay. 1 more card. Oh, that hurt them, didn't it? That definitely hurt them. So we'll attack at this one again. No, first we need to heal. Make sure we can actually heal. We can heal. We'll grab the 2k. I don't know if they're going to have another giant now though for the next turn anyway to play the Rizo. But we're still going to do this play anyway. Use card action. Take the top life. We're going to place down Rizo and end turn. Okay, not going to help. I'm guessing they feel like they can survive a turn. They've found their Sanji Pudding. 3 Don. Robin's the best thing you could play here. Haven't seen one, so I don't even know if you play... No, they do play it. They're going in for the kill. We want to defend this one because I want them to attach another Don. So we will do Flampe and one of these. Haven't gone in for the next attack. Not to worry, I think we are in a very comfortable position just to close out here. 6, we throw 2 on +2. Now I need to play something first. I need to play something first. We'll just attack with Hiyori. So I'll attack like this, forcing the giant. Because if they discard 2 cards, they can't use the giant. They took instead. I don't think they have a giant. So we just go for the kill here. Hang on, quick maths here. 4 over, 4 over. If they've got 2 giants. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just go for it. I don't even think they've got a giant. I think they're bluffing us. Cancel that. Let's just attack in. Show me what you got here. Think this is a bluff. They do have a giant. And if I had triggered the Raizo, we would have got around this. Wow. All right. Got past it. Got lucky with them not finding pudding. But yes, we probably could have cleared them earlier if we didn't do this play with the Gravity Blade, but the Gravity Blade was safer at the time because we could extend the position that we were in and take away all of their resources. So we knew we could do that turn. It's always better to play safer than go in for the kill hoping. So unless you can math it out, should go safer. And even in my last turn, safer would have been a better option if I had it, but I didn't have anything to heal. So best I could have done was play down 2 blockers. I couldn't attack their field, so because I couldn't attack their field and I mean I had 2 life, maybe could have got by, but they were just so low on cards that it was the better option to go in for the kill on that turn. I might try and find one more just so we've got 4 games, and this one was, you know, it's a strong leader. I think they played well. Definitely earned their rank, but they didn't find the cards that they needed. So I don't want to have too many videos of GP Luffy not finding the cards they need. Let's find another one. All right, game 4 is Yamato. They're going first, so we're going to keep this. We have Sanji. And wasn't my last video GP then Yamato? Interesting. I think they're the hot ones for OP11. And I have always, if I was to play meta, I would be playing GP Luffy over UP Luffy. And I think I've said that in one of my videos before. You play Yamato, you take this one. Doesn't have banish. Trigger. Don't need that. This is an easy one. We can KO one of their bodies. So we start off here. They defend. They take. They trigger. We'll do another one then. Now they need to get rid of 2. Which before they could have just gotten rid of 1. Interesting. Okay. They got the banished Toniyasu. This one's obviously been watching my videos because they know what they're doing here. Now we need 2k, 2k, 1k. We are sweet here. No blocker. Sanji, Flambe, 1k. Done. 2 on 5. They're going. The thing is, I could actually defend. 2, 1, and a 2. It's almost tempting, but I can do the same thing with Hiyori anyway. Let's not. I think we need the cards to stop another banish. Draw Don. See what we can find here. Got another Nami. I think we'll do... I don't want to show that I've got the Nami though. They could block her up. Just going to do it. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do these at face. I think I'll get rid of their blocker first. I mean their Kinemon. They might block it. Yeah. I could do that again. Or I could put the pressure on. Which we want the pressure. I just don't want this to be a trigger. Actually, it's okay if it triggers because we're on 4 life. And we will take the Nami. Drop the Nami. So now we need to defend this. If this is a 9, we have to take, unfortunately. Okay. Which, if they drop a banish card now, we can get out of it. This is a good one. But it's not good for them because it doesn't gain life. I'm in... Right now, I could try and win the game. They've only got 1 up, which is probably a +3. Maybe they've got another 2k encounter, maybe 5k encounter. I don't think I can push through. I'm just out. But what we can do is drop one of these, KO this. They don't get the life gain because we are at 4. We can play the Flampe now. We don't need to KO this because we got a trigger and this is still a really good card here. Look at the top. Grab another thing. Swing at life. Now, will they use their 3k blocker? Their, the boat? No. And they don't get it because we're still at too much life for them. Take this life. We got cards in hand. We are doing fine here. They drop a Hody. We are still fine. This is a very straightforward win here. All they're trying to do is maintain our board here. If we have 2 attackers, they're in trouble. So they are in trouble. I imagine this is going to be Banish, Toniyasu. That doesn't help. This is what you call a must win here. The most they can have is 8k. And game. Alright, hope you enjoyed those matches, all ranked. I know I've had a comment before about the GP Luffy not being the best. At least we got a full GP Luffy build in this one. Still wasn't the, it still didn't work out for them, but that's what I was trying to say in one of my comments, that the GP Luffy doesn't always hit what it needs, and when it doesn't, it doesn't have a great time, and you can fully exploit that. I don't think in that game it went in our favor either, but we can deal with the unfortunate situations a little bit better. Our tools are a little bit more, I wouldn't say consistent, but the versatility of our tools can adapt to any situation better than a GP Luffy deck. So I wouldn't say we've got consistency, we've got versatility. Hope you enjoy these matches. Please let me know what you liked. If there's a particular matchup that you want to see with Ace, please let me know. I am more than happy to keep popping out these Ace videos. I love playing this deck. I'll continue to love playing this deck. I'm super looking forward to Odin dropping. And yeah, just gearing up for that. Can't wait for it. I know it's a little while away, but still having fun with the tools we got at the meantime. Until next time, look after yourselves and look after your decks.